the fuck? Dude, what the fuck is going on? Ah! What did I just do? What the fuck? How did I do that? What key did I just press? Okay. Okay. There's also CDL today, which is hype.
The Champions League quarter-final. This is it.
Damn! 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 Damn!
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Saka, punishing goal! That's it, can everybody brace for Havertz? Been right in for two, straight at Neuer.
How did he miss that? Hey, what the f wrong with you, son?
And that's a great run made by Leon Goretzka. Slip through now for Gnabry. It's 1-1.
He's cooking.
Absolute donut! And look at the acceleration to run away from Kimmich. What a brilliant tackle. Oh, he's gone over in the box. It's a penalty. On steps the England captain and calmly.
Oh, dude.
What?
It's a pen. Oh my gosh, how can that not be given? It's unbelievable.
I have a confession to make. I'm blind.
No shit.
Jesus, promising, good team, still going.
So annoying, bro.
Saka's going to run. Neuer's not going to get there. Saka's going to run. If it gone down, no penalty.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace.
Hello? 2 seconds later.
Sent in there by Bernardo Silva.
I'm terrified.
Faster. Let's go faster. Now super fast. Rodrigo. Oh! It's crossing.
What?
He copied my whole bro.
Bones works it to Foden. Created the opening. Brilliant.
Jesus. Is this Rodrigo? What the fuck?
Shots on again. Brilliant
Long one.
again. Oh, that's
Rodri.
a stunner.
Mella, lovely cushion header. Oh, you beauty! Oh my God!
Someone's gonna get hurt if you kick it that hard.
Worn both shirts. Lamar with a lovely ball. Donnarumma got there. Is it going to fall here? Yes, it is. For Barcelona. Pineda, Araujo's clearance.
See ya.
Hey, what a goal!
Scores on his former club. But he's celebrating. You traitor! Traitor!
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha makes the run. Vitinha makes
I didn't see the Rafinha goal.
Worn both shirts. Lamar with a lovely ball. Donnarumma got there. Is it going to fall here? Yes, it is. For Barcelona.
What the fuck?
Pineda, Araujo's celebrating.
See ya.
Hey, what a goal!
stars on his former club. Now, but he's celebrating. You traitor! Traitor!
Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha makes the run. Vitinha makes it 2-1. First touch for Pedri. Wonderful ball.
What a
Rafinha
ball.
gets in. It's a wonderful finish from Rafinha. Incoming! Donnarumma stay, and Christensen fires Barcelona back ahead in Paris.
And they've given the ball away there, and they paid for it. It's Rodrigo to Paul.
And then Ronaldo.
Towards Lino, what a chance. 2-0, Samuel Lino. Opportunity here to goal.
Tic-tac. Tic-tac.
Here's Hogg.
He's bloody missed it. What a prat.
Me and Seth were giving up, personal money to make this transaction. We really wanted.
I know.
And ultimately, things work out the way they work out for the better, right?
Yeah.
And there was only two more matches, 2 more lands,
Yeah.
before your contract expired or something.
Yeah, it was like 2 matches, two majors and champs. But yeah, I wanted to play with Seth, man. I really did want to play with Seth because because the Optic major was coming up too. Like the Dallas major was coming up. So I was like, oh my god, if I join, we have the tournament in Texas, like a home major, and then I was playing with Seth. Like I was like, damn, that would have been, and that team would have been fired too, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff happens, man. It happens, you know.
We got him in the end, though. Cost everything, but.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 166 of the Eavesdrop Podcast, the award-winning Eavesdrop Podcast. I don't know how much longer we have on these, Matt. He might be the last guest ever on the Eavesdrop Podcast. Not because I'm sick of doing podcasts, as you guys know. I got the gift for gab, therefore I yap. I speak Japanese, as you guys know.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. It's a crit, bro.
Last time Pred and I sat down together to have this podcast was October of 2022.
And
it seemed recent to me. When he said that, I'm like, didn't we just do one with him?
I know.
So I do appreciate you making time,
Of course, man, of course.
especially after the fasting. You just did Ramadan, and as he was explaining to me, why don't you explain what it is?
So Ramadan is
and the significance behind it.
yeah.
Right?
So basically, it's just it's a month where you dedicate fasting to like everything. Like you don't eat until like from the sunrise until the sunset. You don't eat. You dedicate a lot of your time to God and to Islam. So it's very important, and that month is very important for Muslims. So yeah, it's been a good experience. Today was our last day, so today we have Eid. So yeah.
That was a little bit of a culture shock for me when you told me that you yourself were a Muslim. I didn't put two and two together. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, nah, man.
I always respect people who commit to their religion, and there's no higher commit. I mean, I think Catholics. I grew up a Catholic.
Yeah.
I don't practice anymore, and I do believe in a higher power, but what that is, I whatever. But I think we don't eat. Matt, what are you, Matt? Nothing, but you grew up what? You grew up as didn't grow up anything, so you didn't eat fish on Fridays only. Like I think you're not supposed to eat meat on Friday. Also, as I'm discussing these, if you for some reason feel offended, relax. I respect everyone until I get this. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a very, very respectful person to everyone and all that. So what does it entail? Like the fast for 30 days, so from sun up to sundown, just water.
Yeah, no water, nothing.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. So whilst the sun is up, there's nothing, like no food, no water, none of that. And then when the sun goes down, you can like eat. So like usually around like 8 p.m., 7:50, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, the whole day you just you're fasting the whole time.
So okay, like so can you wake up like at 3 a.m. and eat?
Yeah. So what people do is like they wake up before the sunrise. So like they'll wake up maybe around 5:30, 6 or something like that. They'll have like something to eat.
Yeah.
So like, that's what people do, just to like help them throughout the day.
Yeah.
Because if you don't do that, it's tough.
I suppose that if you eat like 7 eggs and some what would you eat for protein in the morning?
Honestly, like I would just eat eggs, to be honest. I just
Yeah,
have
just
eggs,
eggs?
and like I'd have a shake maybe. Like I make like a little shake with like some like fruit and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, that's all I was eating. Just strictly.
So you
eggs.
had to wait. Let me get this straight. You. For what month did you do this? Did you have to like? I've seen Lamar, like kind of like almost pale in some games because you know he's going
Yeah,
through.
sometimes. So like for example, if you travel for work, like for example, because like during the event was still Ramadan, so like when you travel for work, like it's like you can choose not to fast for those days because you're traveling for work, but you have to make up for those days before the next Ramadan. So
Gotcha.
so for example, maybe like on match day or like if you travel for an event, people might like take those couple of days just to like because you're traveling, so you can sort of like not contribute to it, but people just have to make up for it for the next one.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So it's not. It's okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I worry about that, and I just saw a.
Stone Edge.
I came across on Instagram a post from somebody that's like an NBA fan, and
I
they
go on
said
that way.
for Kyrie when he was on the Nets, they would just like give him like a banana or some fruits. And here in Dallas, Mark Cuban and his organization bring him like
chefs and
like chefs to feed him.
Did I not pop a rappel? What happened?
And I thought to myself, I'm like, man, so
Oh
if
my-
there's anything that I can do, please let me know.
I've been great. For me, like Kyrie, I mean, shout out to Kyrie because I don't know how he be playing like 40, 35 minutes, 37 minutes, like with nothing.
Yeah.
No food,
Yeah.
water, nothing.
Yeah.
Like imagine playing a basketball game with nothing. Imagine how thirsty he is. But
Yeah.
He's still like hooping.
Yeah,
this
no,
30
he's
plus.
light.
Yeah.
He's light on his
48
feet,
points.
has nothing in him. It's just
Yeah.
it's a machine.
It's unbelievable. He's honestly been playing better, which is kind of crazy.
One of my favorite basketball players of all time.
100%.
Growing up, I played basketball. Like that was my thing. I love handling. Point guard, handling, passing. Like handles.
Yeah.
I mean, handles for me was everything, right? Like and one and all that stuff. So Derrick Rose, Kyrie Irving in this sort of era.
Yeah.
Is like some of my favorites.
Yeah, now Kyrie, I mean, watching him is probably the most, like, I've seen every NBA player in this generation, and for me, he's the most entertaining. I mean, what he does with the ball is, like,
magical.
Second to none,
I love basketball. I don't watch basketball as much, but it's my favorite sport to play.
Yeah.
It's like I spent so much time trying to get a good shot.
Yeah.
Trying to get good handles. Like it was all I did growing up.
Just play ball.
Yeah, in Australia. So tell me and you already told me this before, but just refresh my memory. Did you grow up playing sports in Australia?
Yeah. So when I was in Australia, I was playing soccer a lot. That was my like number one sport.
Yeah.
Because I come from like a Balkan family, right? So like my dad was like. My dad was honestly, if like all the war and stuff didn't happen, he would have been a pro. So like my dad was really good. So I just grew up in that kind of culture, and I used to always play soccer. I used to love playing it. That was my sport. But
That's I mean, I don't want. That's how you beat us in one of the rounds, kicking that ball. And I was so confident too.
I remember that. That was actually a good day.
Yeah.
But I love soccer, man. Soccer and basketball are my two favorite. Honestly, since coming to America, I actually love watching the NFL too.
Oh yeah.
Because in Australia we didn't really have anything like that.
Yeah.
We have like rugby and stuff. So coming here watching the NFL and like the culture that America like has around it is pretty cool. So that's something that's new to me. I enjoy watching it.
You
Saw that
watching it all sports? Or just
Now honestly, just mainly NFL, soccer, and basketball. I love going NBA. I mean, like having the Mavs right here, like seeing Luka and Kyrie, like it's. I mean, I take it for granted sometimes because I've seen them so many times now, but it's kind of crazy to.
Do you go out of your way to go to every? Because you're.
Oh my god, all the time. I have a guy that works at the 2K NBA, and for the Mavs, and he be just me and Ant be going to every game. Me and Ant went to I think me and Ant honestly went to for 3 weeks every game.
You and who?
Ant Shotzi.
Really?
We went to every game for 3 weeks. I'm not even kidding. Like every single.
Were you guys putting money on the line?
So, no.
We don't talk about that. Wait, can we cut that? Should we cut that?
Nah, it's. I mean, that was really bad. It's just funny.
I just my brother-in-law is really into that. Like he does all his picks and all that stuff. Yeah.
Me and Ant we be doing strats with code and that.
Yeah, that's what you guys do.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Well, I checked to see if there's gonna be any Heat games in Miami while we were there, and they were there while we were doing Idiots, but not as soon as that, so we didn't get a chance. And I was like, my hotel
was right next to the
it's the Elser, so it was like looking down at it.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember that alien stuff that happened? That's where we were staying.
Oh, what? Really?
Yeah, we were staying there, and we looked down, and I was like, oh my god, that's the plaza, and that, but we didn't see any aliens. Were you guys here for the
Confusion? Nice.
For the eclipse?
Yeah, no, I was streaming.
You didn't
when
know
it
what the
happened.
fuck was going
And
on.
I didn't know what it was. I've never heard of that. So I've only heard
You've
of
never heard of?
a solar eclipse.
Okay.
I've heard of the lunar eclipse. So when everyone was talking about the eclipse, I just thought when the moon goes red. And I was streaming, and then all of a sudden I was like, bro, why is it so dark in my room? Like it went so dark whilst I was streaming, and I like Ant was watching me like whilst I was like freaking out, and I like opening my blinds, and I'm looking outside. It's so dark.
You looked up at the sun.
No, I didn't, because everyone was saying I'll turn to stone if I look into that shit. So I just didn't look at it. But yeah, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't even realize that everyone was outside like cheering and like had these glasses on and shit. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. We saw partial of it because we had just landed from Italy in New York. It was like a 20-hour travel day, bro. My brain was fucking cooked.
Yeah.
We flew comfortably, right?
Yeah.
But man,
It's still tough. Trust me, I know, man. Flying like that, 20 hours,
bro.
Man.
Fucking from Australia, Jesus.
Oh my god, getting your luggage and all that stuff is.
Bro, we started at we left our hotel at 7 a.m.
Why is
It's
that
an
guy
hour and a
fucking
half
licking
to
the wall,
Milano,
dude?
from
What's he doing?
Torino to Milano.
Yeah.
I'm nervous. What
so
if he
from
like?
there, it was an 8
Seems very
hour,
odd.
14-minute flight to New York.
Yep.
Waited for 2 hours
This has
in
to
New
be a
York.
trainer, right?
And then
No way.
3.5 hours back home. I got home like at I believe like 8. So it was.
Oh, brother.
Big day.
Oh my god.
Nah,
yeah,
they
and
really
I
had him
flew with,
licking a wall
obviously with
to
the
entice me.
team here, but also I brought my wife and kid.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
So both of them, Liv and Jude, were I don't know how they do it. They're just like I don't know how.
Fresh.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck, man. You know, maybe because I'm taller and bigger, that the seats are more comfortable.
I feel like that's like the same with my mom. Like she tells me she loves planes. Like she can travel all day. She loves it. Like just the thought of going somewhere and like just relaxing. Like I don't know. Maybe I think women just love traveling. Honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, for us, it's like I feel uncomfortable when I travel from here to Australia.
Oh, he fucked him up one punch.
God, the amount of hours I've spent flying over the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How often do you go back?
Man,
after every season.
Yeah, after every season, and maybe like sometimes if there was like for example, like last year I went to Europe as well. So like went back to Australia, which was like a 16-hour flight. Stayed in Australia for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Then flew back to Europe, which was like a 24-hour flight, like altogether travel day.
Jesus.
And then like that one time I went for my visa to London. That was also a 24-hour travel. Like I've flown.
I wish my boyfriend was also my brother.
Jesus, dude, the miles accumulate, right?
Oh my god, I'm like Qantas, like an Australian Airlines. I have so many points.
Yeah.
And like I'm like platinum or something.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So like at least there's some benefits to flying a lot, but it definitely gets tiring, man.
So in October of 2022, which is the last time that you and I sat down to have conversation about this, we were going through the right channels to see if we can make something happen.
Yeah.
I was in conversations with your Serge, right? Yeah, I was in conversation with Serge, and we were going back and forth on the pricing, and the buyout went from like, what was it, like 420 or something like that?
Something like that.
It was $420,000 to get you, plus your salary, and I was just like, man, like this is like, we really wanted you on the team, right? Because I wanted you and Seth. I wanted Seth to run the flex, and it was gonna be a fucking killer team, dude. Like insane.
Yeah, and I remember speaking to Seth on the phone so many times, like I think because he was stressing out. He's like, "Is that happening? Is that happening?" I used to be like, "Bro, like it has to be happening." I mean, we kept thinking,
oh
like,
my
god, we said it was like at a 90%. I think we said it was at like 90%. Like we were like certain.
I was at bullet seat hitting.
And I remember when I was just speaking to Seth all the time about it, and it's crazy, man, dude. That whole situation was such a headache, man.
Yeah, I can imagine. Well, for us it was a little bit, but for you, like it had to have been more because you know it got out, so the rumors were fucking flying. So you have to deal with your organization. Like if I'm trying to think if that's. I think the only time that has happened to us is when Nate Shot decided to leave, and thank you, Matt. When Nate Shot decided to leave, and I was just like mind blown, and then no. Let me take that shit back. Let me take that back right now. The worst time was when fucking
Breloom, bro,
chose to go to Los Angeles Optic instead of going to the fucking Huntsman. I have a bone to pick with that motherfucker. Still to this day, I could not believe it. I could not believe my eyes, dude. I'm like, we have. It was all it was ready for him. Everything was good. He was gonna be on the Huntsman, and
Crit,
this
nice
stuff. And then I guess
dude.
TJ like sort of convinced him.
Nice
And then the other team was sort of telling him, was like, no, Hex is not getting a team. Hex is not going to get a team. It's just like, it's impossible to get a team. He's not going to get a team. He's not going to get a team.
God.
And
I actually didn't
getting
know that.
absolutely
yeah, and
cheesed
then
by this.
I was on the
piece of
phone
shit,
with him.
bro.
I remember I was in my theater room. I'm like, Brandon, you're making a mistake. You do not, because I obviously know what's happening,
Yeah.
right, between
Exactly, yeah.
us and them.
Yeah.
Well, me and them, not us, me and them. And I'm like, yo, you're like, dude, you're this. Reconsider. Call this mom, and I'm like, hey. Your son's about to make a mistake, Diane, and then she's like, I know, I know, sweetie, I want him to go to with you, and you're always gotta take care of him. I know that, and blah blah. And I'm like, you gotta talk to him. You gotta tell him that this, and we were gonna pay him the same amount, right? And he's like, but me and my business partner at the time, Andy Miller, hadn't signed the documents, but I knew that he had a spot, and I knew that he really wanted to partner with me, so I knew that I had my options.
Yeah.
And I was also trying to get, a my plans across to him without telling you nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You're no longer an Optic. In this squad, I can't trust you.
Yeah.
And not that I don't trust him. Like Brandon to me is like my little brother. Love that dude to death. But I was like, I was very
at the time. You
disappointed.
you definitely felt a different way. Yeah, for sure.
So for you, it had to be tough because the rumors gets out and they're true, right? I'm talking to your management, so there's now you have a little bit of with the I think management understood, and then obviously your
I don't have
teammates
EQ.
Teammates understood, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah,
they were really good about that.
Okay, so it wasn't as
no, there was no
cool,
ill will, which was good. Like they all understood, Which the only thing that did suck is that we just came off making a final. We just lost in a final, so like we were kind of like it was the first tournament of the year. We just made a final, and like we were playing really well at the tournament, and then like all that happened, and then like but I knew for me, for example, like
unless this thing is a grass move,
like it was an opportunity, like I've always wanted to play, so I was like, the second it happened, I was like, I'm down. But, like I remember thinking like in the moment, I was thinking, there's no way this is gonna happen, like there's no way. So I remember Ant I was speaking to Ant, I was like, there's no way this is gonna happen, right? Like, and then out of nowhere, like honestly, like it was like at a 90%. Like a 90% completion, like it was. I thought it was done. I was landing in Texas, and I thought I was like, I was ready to go, But yeah, nah, man, there was.
Me and Seth were giving up, personal money to make this transaction. We really wanted.
I know.
And ultimately, things work out the way they work out for the better, right? Yeah. And there was only two more matches, 2 more lands. Before your contract expired or something.
Yeah, it was like 2 matches, two majors and champs. But like, oh man,
I gotta tell you, they gotta have like so much money, right? To whoever didn't accept our deal, because
oh my god,
right? It's like hey, here's 400 so that he doesn't play 2 more lands for you.
I'm telling you, those people. Oh my god, I called one of them one time, and I was trying to like tell him, like I called him, and he was like in a Bentley in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I was like, it's because I'm really listening.
He's like, no, this is like Hex don't got fucking money. This is fucking money. I'm in a Bentley in Hawaii.
Yeah, he was just in a Bentley in Hawaii, just FaceTiming me, and I was speaking to him, and I was like, damn, like, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. Like, cause I remember because I was pressing like, if I can't go, I want to have like a super duper contract, like some insane. If like I'm prevented from joining Optic, I want to have a super like some insane contract.
I forgot about this area, dude.
Just like what, like this is what it's basically preventing me this much. You know what I'm saying? And I asked for something crazy, and they're like, yeah, it's fine. I was like,
damn.
I was like, but yeah, I wanted to play with Seth, man. I really did want to play with Seth because like that's like because the Optic tournament, Optic major was coming up too. Like the Dallas major was coming up. So I was like, oh my god, if I join, we have the tournament in Texas, like a home major, and then I was playing with Seth, like that. I was like, damn, that would have been, and that team would have been fired too, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff happens, man. It happens,
And then Seth retires.
Dude, I could have had.
We try to convince him to come back, like right before. We were talking to
the off season, dude.
It was a crazy off season. I remember sitting in that office over there, just like thinking to myself, "Oh man, just like this has to happen.
This has to happen."
Yeah, it has to happen. And
yeah, I remember I was trying my hardest to convince Seth. I remember telling you, I was on the phone to him, and then I remember I got him on the ropes, bro. He was backtracking, and then he's like to me, you know what, like you alright? Like I'm like, bro, like you're still in your prime. Like, you can still shoot. Like, I know you, like I said, you had a year off, and I know that year off, you felt like that itch to play.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, like, I know he was really, like, you know, thinking about it, but then, like, I feel like he just, you know, like, he got cold feet. He just, like, you know, he's so deep into, like, what he's been doing the last couple of years, he just didn't want to, like, get out of it.
Yeah, no, I think he saw the opportunity, and look, you know, as we're building esports, like the salaries aren't going to be what you know they're going to be in the future. Everything that you're doing today, you included, and everybody else.
Rose rate
like,
would have been cool.
You're pretty much shaping it up for some 14 or
it's so
15
whack.
year-old
This should be like in a separate area.
That's good enough in the future to get that $3 to $4 million a year salary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will get to that.
Yeah.
It's just that the building blocks to get there.
I haven't played
need
through
to
this
be
game in
established.
so long. I
And they
forgot
cannot
all
be
the cool
established
shit
in the
they
way
had.
that we established them in the last 4 years of this league.
This little hidden area in the, or not
so,
hidden, but
you know,
like
I
foresty area in the
I don't
Victory Road.
I don't
is so
necessarily like think too much, you know, negatively about the past, because you know that's part of the story and that's like the way it happens. And if you always get what you want, you sort of like get bored, right?
Yeah,
like there has to be some adversity.
Exactly. Adversity is the best experience.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So I was like stressed during that whole week because we were going above and beyond to bend. I was talking to the board, the board of directors at Optic, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give up this much. Seth is gonna give up this much. We're gonna make this thing happen. Blah 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 blah. And everybody's like, I was like, all right, if that, you know. So
do you know what's even crazy? Like, I don't think even anyone really even knows this, but like in Vanguard, after Vanguard, that year in Vanguard, like, even FaZe tried to buy me out for like MW2. So they even FaZe tried to buy me out, and they tried to buy me out for, I think it was like 500,000 too, to join for the MW2 season. And they said no as well. They just said they just completely said no. And then I was just like, I get it. We won a tournament, came third at champs. So, but like they were like, I don't know, like they were really like that Seattle like organization. Which shout out to them. The only thing that I respect about them was they strictly wanted to, like, they were believing on like trying to get a team to like win during that time. They were like, they weren't like, oh, for money or for anything. They're just like, we just want to have a team that can, you know, win, because like all the other esports were not doing well. So like they were not like making Sundays, not winning. So like they were just really strict on that. Like that was their main reason. It wasn't like we want this or we want this. We want to be like, we want to get money more. Like it was just, we just want to have a good team. Like that's like the only thing that I respected. That was like the honest thing about them. But the only thing I didn't like was just a like wasting time thing, like playing around too much. You know, like.
I mean, look, in retrospect, we don't really know, right? It might be true that they were taking that long. And
I settled for what? What did I get?
Like, you know, somebody's
sometimes
somebody's
I got some hot buns, right?
On my fucking phone, like, it'll handle itself out there. You utilize the last instructions that that I gave you.
Buns. I got a hypno, bro.
Obviously, now joining Optic and feeling the love of the green wall. Is it everything that you hoped for?
Oh my God!
That you were chasing?
The green wall is. I've always said it. I always say it after every time I get interviewed at LAN. I always say the green wall is unguardable, man. That's like the best. Like playing in front of the green wall, and just like having a fan base that is so supportive, like super duper supportive about, you know, what you're doing, your results and stuff like that. I find that amazing. You know, there's the pros, the cons of Optic. Obviously, you know, when you join a big team, there's gonna be situations like, for example, like we lost in the final, right? That is like. Losing a final of Optic is like not losing a final on another team. No way. It hits different. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel like you lost not just for yourself and your teammates, but you felt like you lost for other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you deflate the whole room.
Exactly. And when you lose...
And me.
That's what I'm saying. But like, for example, like when I lost on another team, it'd be like feeling for myself and my teammates, you know what I mean? And like the organization. But like when Optic, it's like a whole other aspect, you know?
Yeah.
And that comes with the winning. Because when you win, not only did you win for yourself, your teammates, and your organization, but you won for those people that support, you know? So it's a bigger picture. And for me, I love that. Like, the pressure is like, me personally, I love the pressure. I feel like it's just something that, as a competitor at the highest level, like you wanna be in that situation. Like, who competes and doesn't want to be...
Is this the sand team? What is this?
Pressure or like tested,
not
you know?
competitors.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it's just the best thing. So yeah, being on Optic, I mean, it's amazing, man. Like every time you go to an event, you always feel the love. So
yeah,
man, I love it.
Trust me. We were in the Juventus facility, and went to their museum, and they had like all these jerseys. Like the amount of history that team has had, it's crazy.
How was the game? Like amazing.
Dude. Oh yeah,
sold out. 41,000.
I mean, you know, right? Like European. It's like,
boring as fuck.
You know, I grew up in Juarez, Mexico, and there you have your stadium for the soccer team, and it's just like that. It's just loud people throwing water, like literally throwing ice. You know, people get into fights and shit. So Like
So
I come
passionate.
from that. That in my mind is
Yeah.
like good fan base. But when I
Yeah.
saw the ultras there,
Oh my god.
dude, me and Hitch were down below, and Hitch obviously is a massive
Massive
football viewer and
Yeah.
avid watcher. And me, like I said, I don't really watch
Yeah,
a lot of that, but I felt it, and I saw that fan base, and I was just like, I'm like, we will get there.
I got
the wall
myself
will grow
into here?
to be that big
Yeah, I heard
if
that.
we. You know, if
Take
we
the right
do,
steps.
yeah. If we
I
take
need
the
a
right
fucking.
steps.
Meow.
Are the last 4 years steps in the right direction?
Here I was
I don't
teaching.
know. I don't think so.
Tentacle
Yeah.
Giga Drain.
You know, a lot was taken when we started this league, right? Like,
oh yeah, we'll
a
be
lot of
coming up against these
privileges,
guys
all that
soon.
stuff.
Yeah, I
We
just
don't
think
need ice
the
cream right
soul of it was just like sort of snatched
And I
out,
don't
right?
get. I don't
The-
outspeed
the
this motherfucker,
aspirational
bro. Probably
aspect of
Lumberry
it,
too.
and-
I'm
and
healing.
if you think about challengers and how
Yeah.
you know the lack of support for that,
Yeah.
you know, it was detrimental, right?
Yeah,
So
100%.
you know, as a person that's been involved in Call of Duty since 2005, I take that personally because
Yeah.
I've done a lot
You've
of.
done. I mean, you're like the Godfather.
Well, I mean, I won't take that much credit. you
3
know, but I do
turns.
I do
I don't have a
believe
fairy
that
type.
you know in the deepest part of my heart that I've done everything right for
100%.
not just Optic but for
Oh,
the
bro,
fucking
yeah.
entire
Yeah,
of
100%.
sport of Call of Duty.
1,000,000%.
That's my favorite game. So
No.
when I see things like that happen, I just get
It rubs you the wrong way.
Yeah, personally
Yeah,
offended.
yeah, 100%.
So you know to
This was
see
the move all along.
their to see
Lumberry?
what
Yeah.
they have become.
No Lumberry.
and
Wow.
how they started. Also,
going
with
Willow.
like, you know,
Hit
3,000
yourself,
people
hit
in the,
yourself,
in the
hit yourself,
hit yourself.
stands, and
Yeah.
then
Of
little
course
by
it
little, and
It all starts with a couple of people.
Yeah, man.
Of course it doesn't.
Then they
How's the
bring their
museum though? Was the
friends.
museum insane? Like, just,
Yeah, dude, it's
just all
aspirational.
there's
man.
so much history
I was
there.
inspired, man. I was inspired. I'm glad that I kept all of the jerseys.
Healing again.
You know, like obviously Nate Shot, Scum, Big Timer, Bose. Like everybody that lived in 6050, you know, they were young kids, right?
Yeah.
They just leave their shit everywhere. Like
Yeah.
they didn't think about this, and me
Thank you.
always knowing like what I
Good RNG.
felt this thing was going to become if I had a say in it. I
Now we're ice
stored it all the
Stored
way,
away.
right? Because
Snapped out of
if I
confusion.
didn't do
Okay.
that, like where would they be right now,
They'd
right?
be
And they
gone.
wouldn't give a shit, right?
No,
The
yeah.
players are like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
But me, I'm like, it's part of Optic. It's
Yeah.
part of the culture of it. So
Took pride in it.
I do. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, you
Yeah.
know, it's the, you
What
know,
a
it's
mess.
our jerseys,
Yeah.
right? It's,
Fern
theirs.
Ape.
It's more.
It's
It's more.
historic.
You know, I want
Yeah.
the
It's part
them
of
to see
history.
it. Yeah. So all the Nate Shot jerseys from
Yeah.
the olden days, all the Scum points and all that, they're like I have them stashed away
Yeah.
to one day hopefully display them in a museum or in a
museum.
stadium
Yeah.
that's ours, man.
No, that's fine.
So it was very, very inspirational
Yeah.
Go
to
again,
see
go
the
again.
level of care that Juventus takes in their brand and in their staff and in their
Oh my
players. Like
God.
very inspirational.
It's just the highest level of professionalism.
Yeah.
And 41,000 sold out every game.
Yeah.
And it's just
Except,
wow.
well, what they do is they leave a section.
Yeah.
I don't know how many seats. I think it's like call it 300 seats. I don't fucking
Okay.
know. But there's 41,000 seats.
Blast.
And out of those 41,000, 1,000 go to the opposing team.
Oh my god, that's right.
But-
and it's like a little section.
Yeah, but they don't. The opposing team doesn't go because they're like, we're not gonna give you money to get better players,
Yeah.
right? So
That's so
that
funny.
there was one
Oh,
area
God.
that was empty, maybe had like 50 people in it,
Yeah.
but it was like this whole section that was just empty,
opposing fans. That is so funny.
Yeah.
40,000 home and then one. Oh my god,
bro. But the ultras, like on one side, they were so fucking loud. They're
man,
waving
this
their
chanting
big
all day.
fucking flags.
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously they were in chanting in
Oh, bro.
Italian, so I
Yeah.
didn't really understand.
Oh, we
but
eat that.
You
What the
felt
fuck?
the
you feel the
the
energy.
passion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that energy is fucking
When the referee, like when someone gets tackled, and oh my
Oh.
god, the whistling. How loud is the whistling when they make
Yeah.
that whistle? Oh my
It
god,
echoes.
it's deafening. It's
Yeah,
it's
it
honestly
echoes.
deafening.
Yeah, it echoes. It's really good. They pulled away with the win.
Yeah.
It was good. It was an
That's
exciting
fire.
game
That
from
would've
start
been
to
a really,
finish.
yeah, that would have been a cool experience. I was seeing some of the stuff you guys are like, even the like just the food in
Dirty,
Italy looks
bro.
amazing.
The food in Italy. the
Why
food,
does
like,
this
the
thing
food
have
was
seed
good.
bomb, bruh?
Was it better than some of the pastas that I've had here?
No,
I don't know. And even Zinni, who's Italian,
Brother.
he
but
was telling me the same thing. He was saying that there was a specific ravioli that you guys had,
yeah,
and he said it was like really good. Like, but he said the coffee shops. He said there was a lot of nice coffee shops, like and it's just a really walking culture. Like everyone's just walking
Seed
around.
bomb.
everyone's fit.
Yeah, just,
Everyone's fit.
just
There's
walking
no-
around.
Yeah.
just drinking coffee, sitting down, having a chat.
I saw this this post, Matt. Remind me to send this to you, okay? It's a post about plazas in Europe versus
Slacking.
patios in Europe versus patios in the United States, and it's essentially, you know,
Oh boy.
you look at anywhere you go because of the way that the city is built. you have the opportunity to sit outside in the middle of a plaza, and there's just people all over the place while you're sitting down in the same ambiance having your thing. And here, if you look at all the malls and all the stuff, like there's no such thing. Like think about all the patios. Think about La Ventana right here. If you sit in the patio, you're surrounded by buildings, and that's it. Like you're literally there.
That's true.
Where if you're over there, and obviously the way that we build things and whatever. If you like, Boston has a really good scene. New York, Chicago has really good patio opportunities, but not like in Europe. In Europe is something.
Oh my God, we missed the fucking.
In this video.
God,
as Americans would, because Americans were very prideful of the United States. But some fucking person is like, he's like, yeah, but I feel more free in the United States. And I said, that's cap.
Yeah.
That is fucking bullshit.
No way.
That is not like obviously.
Thank you.
Love the United States.
Yeah.
Fucking ride or die for me.
There
right.
we go.
I am very proud of being born in the United States, being a Mexican American.
Is Jan all I can hit me with? All right, I might just wait out a turn.
But don't fucking lie. Okay, that person said that shit, and I was like, "You never been to over there," because I'm gonna tell you what freedom is. Freedom is what they were doing. We drove through a plaza where there was hundreds of little stores. What do you call those? Like
bodegas.
Almost like a flea market. But it's not. It's just like a fruit market. We drove by there like at call it 8 o'clock.
Bodegas. We
came back at around like 3:30, and they were all gone. Then I said to myself, "These lazy," and then I said to myself, "Correct yourself, fucking moron. You're wrong. They're not lazy. They are living.
Yeah.
They worked from X to X, and then freedom happened.
Close off,
They caught and they went into enjoy. They turned down. They take everything down, and then they go chill for about a couple hours until dinner time.
Yeah.
And that's what that to me is freedom. 100%. Working the hustle culture that we work in, I'm very guilty of it. I'm very guilty of it. I work my ass off.
Yeah. They live a different life. They live a different life.
Yeah, that's not free.
Europe is like that. That's the same thing. And when I went to Greece, when I went to Croatia, it's just like that. They live so freely.
Yeah.
They live so freely. And I feel like I come from a country in Australia. I feel like in Australia, there's the same thing. Like it's so free, but we work. Everyone in Australia just works so much, man.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. Like when I come here, same thing. Everyone's just working. When you speak to someone, work.
Yeah.
What are you doing tomorrow? I'll go work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like obviously people in Europe still work, but they like. It's a different type of like living for them.
Yeah, it's not laziness, man. I immediately corrected myself after doing some reflection in 10 seconds.
Still asleep,
and I said,
dude.
they're doing it right. They're doing it right.
All that, I'm just
everybody's outside and doing it. And look, as a person that plays video games, I like being indoors as much as anybody else. But there was an element of
watch it burn.
And it happened in Tokyo also, right?
Yeah.
They're a very slow city to get up. Italia, same thing. Well, Italia's a country, and Japan Tokyo is a city. Japan is a like everything. There's no one's in a fucking rush, man. No one's in a fucking rush. There's no hustle and bustle there because they have it right.
Yeah.
The way that we have become who we've become, the dominant force that the United States have become, is only because of
workaholics. Man.
Workaholics, man. Like me, like you, who fucking grind your ass off to be who you are. But I saw that and I was like, I feel more free in the United States. I'm like, lying sack of shit. You've never been to Europe. You've never experienced what I just got back from experiencing.
Yeah, 100%. It's a big wake up call when you go there. That's why I love going there. It just refreshes you so much, man. Like you go over there just for a couple of days, whatever, a week. And it just feels so refreshing. You just see like their lifestyle, and it's just like it makes you feel
and hail
like
trainer.
There's
no way they're a double battle.
Is that where you go? Where
no,
you
Australia.
Go? Australia. No, but
Bosnia.
Bosnia.
Yeah, Bosnia. Yeah.
How's Bosnia?
Bosnia's the same thing. Yeah. It's just so.
Just a little bit colder. Yeah. What's the weather like?
Oh, it's honestly during like summertime, it's hot, man, super hot. But then when it gets like during winter and stuff, it snows, really cold. But during summertime, it's really hot. Yeah, my family goes there.
But same thing, like there's outdoor stuff, walking, everything.
Yeah, 100%. Same thing. Everything's walking. Everyone knows each other. You know, like it's just like where I go. Like my family grew up there, so like I mean, it's the same thing. Europe is just so relaxed. Like I go there, everyone.
See a partner that, let's say I was a big distributor of water irrigation systems, and I see this product and you show it to me, and you make it for $2.50 and you sell it for $5, right?
I'm making it for $2.95. I sell them for $4.50.
Okay, I can't get involved with you because there's not enough margin for me as a distributor. I need to be able to sell it for $12 at least so that I can make some profit and you can make some profit, right? Because there's two of us, two mouths to feed.
Yeah, but you're selling to farmers.
Okay, I get it, but I'm exploring where your head's at, all right?
Okay.
That means that there's no room in it for a distributor that can really scale this out, because you said every farmer should have it. Every farmer in America does.
Every tree that goes in the ground should have a tree.
But in order for that to happen, I need a lot of Johnnies. There's only one of you. I need like 2,000 Johnnies calling on farmers all across the land. Who's going to pay them, Johnny? Who's going to pay them? I'm out.
Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Farmers are the cornerstone of America. There may be a lot of farmers out there that can't afford $12 per tree, but maybe they could afford $6 or $7. I'm going to give you everything you're asking for, your $150,000 for 20%. What you're doing is right, and you deserve the chance to make it big and do a lot of good. I'd like to be your partner, Johnny. I like everything you stand for, man. And
Thank
I like
you, partner.
Look at that. Dude, Tentacruel just... What the fuck, bro?
Everyone's just happy, you know, just
Tank
having a
2
coffee.
hits?
Everyone just drinks coffee. I feel like in Europe, everyone like loves a coffee, and then they save up all their money to go to a football game.
Yeah.
They'll go have a coffee with their friends, maybe go work a little bit, spend some time with their family, and then they'll go to that Juventus game.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, who is Spanish, he's from Spain.
Yeah.
He worked 4 months a year.
Oh my God.
That's
electric
amazing.
money coming. I might search for the link.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But 4 months, and the rest of the time is just like freedom.
That's amazing.
And I think to myself, I'm like, man, you know, I look at the luxuries that we have here, and I think to myself, I'm like, is that worth it in comparison to living like this?
Yeah.
And you know, as a 44-year-old about to be 45, and well, I'm literally 44, just turned 44.
Yeah. Oh, what a switch.
Ladies and gentlemen, pardon the interruption
so
while I
easy.
tell you about Shopify, our main sponsors. You guys know I've been using Shopify from the beginning of time. When I started podcasting, the online store and
Easy
making
EQ,
videos,
easy
the
EQ.
online store was never something that I had
Wait,
in the
what?
back of my mind.
Mold
it was just
breaker,
something
no!
that gradually became a thing. And luckily for me,
I'm a
Shopify has always
dumbass.
been the service that we use because it's just so easy
just killed everything.
to use.
I
use
forgot
it,
about
Optic
Mold
uses it,
Breaker,
my
bro.
wife uses
like,
it
this is
for
perfect.
Small business.
Bro,
Because
Tom's
Shopify is a
godlike
global
here.
commerce platform that helps you sell
Oink
at
says,
every
no, all of that
single
XP
stage.
belongs to me.
From the launch your online shop stage to the first real life
I
store
like the
stage, all
wire.
the way to that. Did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify is there to help you grow.
Okay.
Shopify helps you turn browsers into
Wait, double
buyers with the
EQ?
internet's best converting checkout at 36% better on average compared to
No, I
other
don't think
leading
Swamper
commerce
should
platforms.
EQ. I think
And
we
sell more
waterfall.
with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. You know, when I first started Optic, and we started selling T-shirts and hoodies and jerseys and Christmas ornaments, all the cool stuff that we've ever done. We've only been able to do that and get it to your
Get
hands
off
because
my
of the easy
screen, dude.
back-end support that Shopify offers for us. So my wife uses it with her leash company, her dog accessories companies. It makes it just easier for her, and it's just a two-man
Truly
show
gone.
or two-woman show, just her and my daughter that sort of help with the orders and get everything out to you. So
Okay, we're gonna switch. son.
do take a look
Or
at it
oink,
if you have a small
rather.
business or if you're planning on starting a new business. This is what you need to try. Right now, if you
So-
didn't know, Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the United States of America. And Shopify is the leading global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus,
Eating it, bro.
Shopify's award-winning America. And Shopify is the leading global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, America business, no matter what stage you're in.
Put
Yeah.
food for their family, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like the biggest blessing that I always sometimes take for granted is that I don't realize that like my dad at home is working, lifting steel at a construction site, you know, breaking his back just to like, you know, I mean, I'm doing something that I've been doing when I was for free. You know?
You're just lifting
Yeah.
steel for free.
Yeah, I'm just playing the games, and you know, I take that for granted all the time because I just think like how lucky we are sometimes. But Europe is like such a refreshment, man. I love Europe. That's like the
Yeah.
best for me. That's my favorite. You go there through in the summer. Such a nice.
You know what place in the United States is not exactly,
Oof.
but something like that?
What is it?
Miami.
Oh my God. Don't talk about
Miami, nobody got up before 10. Everything like the service at
Very
first, I was like,
fighting.
because I was there for 2 weeks filming Idiots, and
Yeah.
and I was like, man, this service is kind of like fucking slow. Like it's
So slow.
fucking
It's
dragging.
so slow. Oh my God. Think about it now. Oh my God. At the event, we had a restaurant at the hotel. So slow, man. So slow. But yeah, I think Miami's like that too.
Dude, yeah, because people go there to retire, so nobody's there to fucking work.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, taking it easy. And for someone who's impatient, as I am, for someone impatient in certain things,
Yeah.
patience, like I'm for certain things, right?
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, I'm like, I'm the wrong one here. They're the ones that are fucking. What the fuck am I in a rush for?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like I'm gonna get this coffee. I gotta tell you, man.
Yeah.
It's
You learn stuff from that stuff.
yeah. Because London is been to London a bunch. I was going to London once a year for the past up until 2021 when COVID happened. But you feel that hustle there also,
Oh my God, for
right?
sure.
But you see a different level of living there as well. So I don't know. I felt inspired, man. It did change me a little bit for the better, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
So
that's really good.
So yeah,
That's
I
really
highly
good.
recommend if somebody gets the chance to go. And everything there is so affordable.
Yeah.
Seth was paying for dinners.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
that must be
Affordable,
very affordable.
Yeah. It's like $80 for like 8 people to eat.
Really?
Bro,
That's unbelievable.
And then I will say this respectfully, okay? And it happened in Tokyo also. They're not a tipping culture,
No,
right?
they're not. They're actually really not.
They're not.
Yeah.
But I thought to myself, I'm like, well, let me bring a little bit of my culture. We thank the people
By
who
tip.
take care of us in service or otherwise, so Uber drivers, I was fucking tipping them. What are they gonna say?
Yeah.
There's no face-to-face transaction. You can't feel offended or I don't know. Like I don't know how they feel about it, right? Because they whatever. But like there in Italy, I was fucking tipping people also,
That's good,
man.
yeah.
I'm like, hey.
That's a good way to put it. You bring this culture to there.
Yeah, I told him, and I said to we said to someone, is like, hey, I know that in this culture, tip is not appropriate, but in our culture it is, and you've treated us so well that please allow us. Here's 20 pounds, and they were like, oh, thank you very much. They were very appreciative of it because if you just leave it on the table, then it's more like But if you go out of your way to say, hey, in our culture, we think,
that's a good way to go about
it. And they were pretty cool about it.
Yeah, not for sure. That's a good way to go about it for sure.
Because who the fuck doesn't like more money?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what? I like more money, so I'm gonna give you some, even if you don't want it. And you can keep your honor, you can keep your morals, and allow me this gesture, please. So again, if you do have a chance. I think Mexico has like the same sort of vibe also. Like it's just very, very relaxed. Now, Mexicans that come over here fucking hustle,
oh
right?
My God, yeah.
But you go back home and you still have that same thing, but the main point of living never ever gets put in the backseat. Yeah, it's never in the back burner.
Important.
It's if I'm gonna do another season of when I do the next season of Idiots, it's definitely gonna be Mexico City or somewhere in Mexico.
Oh my God, that'd be
Mexico City's
Mexican
a
food. That's one
fucking
thing that I
zoo.
never ate in Australia. In Australia, it's not big there. Mexican food.
Yeah,
we have more like Portuguese chicken and like charcoal, like Lebanese food, and that's one thing that I wasn't like open to. When I get to Texas, oh my God, the amount of I eat Mexican food more than I eat normal food now.
Yeah,
I love Mexican food.
What do you order? Like
just that La Ventana. I might get a
Regular?
membership.
What do you get?
I just get like the steak tacos. I get the chicken quesadilla.
Yeah.
I always mix it up. I just be getting random stuff, but the sauces.
You don't
too.
eat pork, right?
No.
Okay, at all.
No.
Okay, okay.
So like I eat the steak and the chicken all the time, and man, like me and Brendan and Ken went like a couple weeks ago, and they loved it too. Like they got onto it. So like that's like and it's so close. So like I love Mexican food, man. Wow, I could eat that stuff all the time.
One of the nights we finished dinner, and obviously again I'm with my wife and Liv, who's 14, and it was like 10:30 at night.
Yep.
And we're finished, and we got to walk back.
Yeah.
And as we were walking back, bro, the streets were fucking filled. And if there was a bar, it spilled out into the street, and there was just like, call it 50 people just gathered around smoking fucking cigarettes. They love their cigarettes over there. They in Japan and in Italy, they fucking love their cigarettes.
Yeah, it's like
So my daughter's walking around, her eyes are burning, and she's like covering her mouth and shit.
Doesn't want to smell it.
Yeah, but
Ooh, I don't
it
wanna
was
fight
it was
this right
crazy,
now.
and me and Jude are looking at her like, I'm like, man, look at all this fucking all these people are living,
So
like
lively,
literally
so lively.
just living. It's like
Just
10:30
talking,
at night,
smoking,
and
yeah.
everyone's just like having a fucking blast, man. It's
cheating.
Oh, man, it's
Yeah.
so refreshing, dude. Seeing that stuff.
yeah. I was very very pleased, and I'm super excited to hopefully be back very soon.
Yeah, you should, man.
I wanted to talk to you about. Did you receive any backlash from the Vision episode where you look over at who'd you look over? You fucking bitch. Did you get any backlash from anyone?
No, I don't. I mean, not that I know of. So yeah, that whole sequence of the fucking bitch thing was it was during like after map 1. Obviously, we lost like a 10-point map 1 going to the wire, and then map 2 we won round 11, and like during the round 11 it was like a 4-2 round or 4-3 round, and like someone clutched on us. I can't remember. I think it was Simp. I'm pretty sure it was Simp. No, it was Simp. It was Simp, right? He clutched on us. And he went in game chat and he was talking hella shit, like in the game chat.
Oh shit!
During the map, I
love
can't
that.
hear him because his mic was so shit, right?
Okay,
The
yeah.
mic sounded
Yeah,
so
yeah.
shit, but he was like screaming, "Oh," something like that. I'm like, okay, no worries. Anyways, we end up winning the map. I'm like, okay, this guy wants to like fuck around and like talk shit to us. I'm like, no worries. Like, so I was like, I went up to him after I was like, fuck, I'm gonna wait for this guy. Like, wait for these guys to come on set. I'm like, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, I respect like the competitiveness about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he wants to talk shit, cool. Like, I'm not gonna like, I don't want to be the team that's just like, okay, just let this guy talk shit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna sit here and be like,
Yeah.
okay, like talk shit to
Yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, fuck that. Like, I was just like, granted they won. He played really well. He had a fucking legacy event. Played unbelievable, right? Like, hat off to them, you know, played it well, but still, like, to this day, I don't go, like, even if win, lose, whatever the fuck it is, like, if someone talks shit to my team, I'm not gonna let that
Nah.
shit slide. I don't give a fuck if we lose and it's like, oh my god, AG's talking shit and they lost and whatever. Like to me, it's like, I'll live with that. I'm fine with that.
Listen, returning fire is
Exactly.
never. I'm cool with that.
100%. I'm never gonna let someone feel like they can talk shit to me or my teammates or to my like anything about Optic, and then
Yeah.
like I'm not gonna let that slide. And if
Yeah.
like if I fucking obviously I would
Leaf blade
love
incoming,
to
yeah.
just be able to win and whatever, but if I don't, like I'm just gonna live. I'm a little bit. I'm cool with that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna say my shit if they want to talk shit to us, but
Yeah.
but that's what happened, and it's funny because like even no one even really knows, but before the match, I just in the aisle and I just went to the bathroom. I was just you know I was pissing, and MC comes right. There's like 6 free aisles, and MC comes right next to me. He looks at me. He goes, "Nice cock."
No.
I swear.
No.
As we're about to play, and I just
Fucking
started
MC,
laughing, man.
right?
Like MC's fucking hilarious.
I
Dude.
would have looked down and I'm like, yeah, right.
I looked at him. I looked at him.
This is my favorite part. That's
But yeah,
hilarious.
nah, it just that's what just happened. So like, people obviously love seeing that shit. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, so somebody says like, you're a disgrace to blah blah blah, and I'm like, look, me personally, I Optic, right? I don't know. I don't even want to get into it, but it's like I do feel okay with returning fire any day of the week.
yeah, no, I wouldn't just randomly go up to someone and be like saying shit. Like, I wouldn't randomly go up to someone talking shit in that type
Yeah.
of way if they weren't personally trying to like come at like one of me or my teammates. You know what I'm saying? If they say something to me and my teammates, like especially in game chat during a match, I'm like, fuck it. Like,
But my social team will never, social media will never, like, Joey's not gonna go talk shit on behalf of fucking Optic, right?
No
Like,
way, no.
That's why that's my only thing. I'm like, when I see like other social media, like they're having fun. I'm cool with it. Like, you know, all that. But we're not gonna participate in that because I'm like, I don't have anything to say that. And Joey,
he's not shooting
Joey
his gun.
update. I'm like, you ain't saying shit on behalf of
Yeah, exactly.
Like, just GG's, man.
Yeah,
It's all
exactly.
you get to say.
Yeah.
but to just like go out there just wilding out, because he'll send me like approvals. He'll be like, yo, can I post it? I'm like, no, Joe. Like, they're funny. They're really good. They would bang. They would get like fucking retweets and all this shit. But I'm like,
I respect him on doing that because a lot of other orgs, like social managers, be talking crazy shit.
Yeah, but it's the social managers, right?
Yeah,
On
it's not even
behalf
of the
of
players.
the players and on behalf of the org. And that to me, that's like,
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm just like, ugh.
Just it's better if like 100%. I agree with you that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my mindset with it. I'd always do that. Like if anyone said anything to like, for example, like if someone's just talking shit about Ant, like,
just
fuck you talking shit for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's just how I am. Like I wouldn't let my teammates ever feel like someone could talk shit to them.
Nah,
Like,
hell no. Me either.
Fuck that shit. So
Me either.
But yeah.
Ever.
Dude, what the fuck is this little area?
How do you feel about
Man.
Call of Duty? The state of it, the amount of matches that we have to play online.
Oh
you know,
shit!
It's so stressful because like obviously like I just joined Optic. I'm so happy I joined Optic.
Oh
and
my
we
God.
Get given this type of format. Which
He's
is
the
so,
one who
like,
put him up to this.
Annoying because it's like we get one tournament reduced. We have 7 league matches now. Before it was only 5.
Yeah.
Fucking.
You know, we've had 2 tournaments and the game came out in October.
Yeah.
We've only had 2 tournaments.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So imagine we're playing every single day, 8 hours a day, 7 hours a day, whatever it is, every single day, just for 2 tournaments. It's very frustrating. That's the only thing I don't like is just the scheduling and the formatting. Like,
I don't even
just
have to
don't
battle.
understand how there's not more tournaments. That's the only thing it doesn't like understand with me. Like, how is there not more? You know, like
it costs money.
It does, yeah. But like when you invest, I feel like I'm like not obviously like understanding everything about the league, but I feel like when people invest so much into like the league, that you'd assume that there's gonna be more time invested into tournaments because that's what brings like everything. You know, the fans get there, interact with the players, interact with the team. That's how you build fan bases. And I mean, I'm not like
found a walk around
league guru, but I'm just thinking land is definitely a benefit. Obviously, it costs and cost different, like cost prices and stuff like that. But that's the thing that's frustrating for me is just the land aspect because like as a competitor you want to play at a tournament and you compete for a championship and you only get to compete for 5 in a year.
I mean, when did you start competing in Call of Duty?
And I started competing a while, but when I joined the league was in Vanguard.
No, but like before the league started.
Before the league I started competing. I honestly I turned 18.
Did you play for like Mind Freak or any of those big ones?
I only turned 18 when Modern Warfare. So like in MW 2019. So like that was like when the league first started.
Who's this
so
guy,
like
bro?
I've only been in the league era. I've only been in CDL era. Like I've never been like competed prior like to an international event. I was always underage. I turned 18 when MW 2019 came out. So I missed out the golden era, which was like tournaments every day and
I mean it's like everything was so it's like
oh my God.
You know, people sometimes even the league sometimes forgets that that Call of Duty was a thriving ecosystem, and I'm talking about thriving.
It was
I'm talking
super
about
thriving. Oh my God.
So thriving, right? So successful.
Oh my God.
That a league was founded off of that, right? So
it didn't just get found out of thin air.
No, like you think about it, right? Like we built this thing, and it wasn't until David Vonderhaar and Black Ops 1 came in and gave us a little bit of a lot of help, but in the grand scheme of thing, you know, like the developers at the time were still. It wasn't until the league that the developers were still releasing updates 2 days before tournaments, right?
My God,
like, so it wasn't as but we still made it work, and there was thousands of people.
I just want to know what's behind them.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars that were given to players when they won, and it was an open ecosystem that
anyone could win.
Yeah, dude, it's anyone can win on any given Sunday, and that Cinderella story
it was an
happened
opportunity
and would have happened even more, right? So I think where we're at now with the reduction in one more event, a live event, and then it's just frustrating because like we worked our asses off. In some cases for fucking free to get this thing to where it was at, for somebody to come in and just say boom, boom, boom,
give
boom.
Give me this, 100%.
So you don't like the format as it is. What would you like to see next year?
I mean, for me, I would just like more tournaments. That would be the best. That would be the best thing. I mean, I think speaking for every competitor is just like, for example, I honestly think last year's format wasn't too bad. I mean, we had a tournament in December, which I think is really good. The game comes out for a couple of months. You have an early tournament. I think that's good. We go for our break, like New Year's, whatever it is, Christmas break. Come back, grind, have a tournament in a month. You know what I mean? Like, it was actually a really good schedule. I think we had 5 tournaments, or maybe I think we had 5 tournaments in champs.
In champs, yeah.
Which is 6 tournaments in. How long do we play? 7 months or something?
Yeah.
Something like that? I think that's pretty good.
So good.
That's perfect.
Like almost 1 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it was before, right?
Yeah.
But you had MLG and then you had UMG, and they were like, sort of like scheduling around each other. And we would go to Orlando, we would go to Texas, we would go to Los Angeles. We were everywhere. Yeah, and I think one of the main reasons, or one of the downfalls of this thing is that fans who don't have the opportunity to travel, like they get completely dismissed, right? Like we've never had, like we used to go to Seattle, we used to go to Boston, everywhere. And now
it's just
to this day, believe it or not, to this day, there hasn't been a Call of Duty tournament in Chicago
that's unbelievable
since Black Ops 2.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I didn't know that.
And it wasn't until 2019 or 2020 when Huntsman, when we were going to throw that at Wintrust Arena, 7,000 tickets. So it was fucking gangster.
And then the COVID happened, right? Oh
yeah,
my God,
I was going to have elephants,
about that.
giraffes.
Wait, that ended up 2019 schedule was insane though.
Yeah.
Like I heard, like people would have to fly to Vegas for like a match.
Yeah.
And then fly back.
No,
not Vegas. Sorry, Paris.
Yeah, Stro and I, in that owner meeting from the beginning, Stro and I were like, this is not gonna work.
Yeah, that sounded insane.
And then, thankfully, they listened to that. Otherwise, this league would have been done
earlier.
Done by year 2, 3.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of money that Oryx were gonna have to. Yeah, and also. They never took into consideration like they were going to have an event where 4 teams went, and some of those teams were not going to have FaZe, Optic, or Thieves.
They were just like random 4 teams. Yeah,
just random 4 teams.
I remember that.
And at the time these teams were still building their fan bases, so they weren't going to elevate. So luckily they heard from that point.
Yeah.
And it
What am I
extended
leading?
But at this
Roto?
point, man, we should have just
can't go wrong there.
Started flying.
We should have just let it happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that. I for one don't think that I could ever, as upset as I am sometimes at the league and as mad as the thing that I got going on with them right now, like I don't think that I could ever. It's never gonna deter me from my commitment to making sure that this is a fucking sport in 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
I like to see that future.
Yeah. What about what? I feel like isn't some people like I saw like a Saudi, they built like a massive esports. Like they met, I can't remember that. I saw something like
it's an esports island.
Yeah. Looked insane, like $1 billion.
Super crazy.
It looked unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they print money. Yeah. They got more money than sand, I think. It looks gorgeous, man.
Look at that.
I've never been to Dubai. Would like to.
Oh my God, that's my next destination.
Yeah, $280 million.
Damn.
$280 million is like me pulling out $280 right
for them, 100%. But look at that.
Actually, no, it'd be like me pulling out $2.80. They're just they
buying a carton of milk.
Their money is
it's like a video game.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks great. And now I wonder if they're gonna have like it's an esports island, but who lives there? Like
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Like I think because I heard that they bought
Lifeform.
Esport Engine, something
Vindex,
else. Yeah, something like that. They
Lifeform.
bought a bunch of esports stuff because they love video games. So yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. But
so am I.
I'm just like, imagine just going there for like, there's a tournament, you just go there for like 2 weeks, and you just boot camp. All the pro teams are there scrimming.
Yeah.
And it's like a little island, like just grinding. That'd be such a fire, dude. That'd be so fire, dude.
How's the obviously when you join Optic, you have 2 jobs, right? You have your professional job, and then you take the advantage of the opportunity of streaming and creating content. How's that been?
Streaming's been great, man. Content's been great. Definitely been grinding with that. When you're on Optic, it's obviously like if you don't stream it, you're not making content. Then what are you really doing? You know what I'm saying? So for me, content and that, I enjoy doing it. I've been definitely streaming a lot. Been doing a lot of posting stuff, a lot of YouTube. But yeah, I've been loving, man. I've been loving doing it. Me and Ant are thinking of doing like a, because I remember I was speaking to Ant. I remember when Optic did like a 72-hour stream, where like Big T would play, he would go to sleep, Seth would jump on. Like you guys are all rotating in the house.
Prestige.
Yeah, I remember watching that. Yeah, I remember watching that, and I was like to Ant, like maybe we should like a 24-hour stream, and just like bring back that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Just because of like Because I remember when I was a kid, when I would watch that, I'd wake up and still be like, who's playing now?
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'll definitely love the content and the stream part because yeah, man. And you know what I actually really like enjoy is just like the content that we do. Like when Paige sends me content like of the week or whatever, and I see like we have like for example like that thing that we did with like the soccer thing where we like ran around, like that shit's fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just little fun shit like that. I mean, we did recently like spill your guts or some shit, like where you have to answer a question or you have to eat this food, and like just little fun stuff like that, which is good content. Like you're making good content.
It
but
doesn't even feel like work.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like work. No. You're actually having a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on camera. That's
exactly.
That's the biggest secret
part.
here.
Yeah, that's the best part. It's just like everyone thinks, oh my god, like we have to do content. Like that's what I used to think of my other teams. Like, but this it's like it's fun.
So you're hanging out with your boys,
having
doing
a good time.
some fun in front of camera to share with people who are also gonna have a good time about it.
So like that's like something that I've learned since joining Optic is the biggest aspect is actually generally enjoying that part.
Yeah.
Which I actually enjoy it. So
we put a lot of thought into
oh my god.
making that a comfortable thing to do.
Exactly.
I guess I'll ask you one final question, and it'll be a super fun one. How good is Zinni's impression of you, in your opinion?
Okay. At first, Zinni's impression was not that good, but as the years have gone on of him consistently working on it, he's got to a point where I'll give him like a pass. It's actually really good.
Yeah, so good.
Like I remember seeing like I was watching one of the Seths like when you guys did the watch party, and he was like he kept impersonating me when he was like, "Oh, Hector, I'm gonna win a tournament for you." When he says that,
"I'm gonna win a championship for Hector." It's so
gosh,
good.
She looks terrible.
Nah, Zinni's hilarious, man. His impression
Harrison
definitely got better over the 2 years.
like a
And at
skeleton.
this point, I'll give him a pass. It's good. It's good.
I give him a tough time, but he's one of my favorites for sure.
Nah, Zinni's good, man. Zinni's
And
good.
I'm only saying that
have to
out
fight
loud because I
you
know he
after
doesn't watch my
two.
fucking videos, so he will never hear it from my fucking mouth. So that's good.
Zinni's a good guy.
Well, any closing comments? Anything that you want to share?
Nah, man. Honestly, just been as the team's just been locking in. We're just trying to make sure we get prepared for the next tournament. That's really it. We've just been grinding and just trying to make sure that we just get over that hump, which is just beating FaZe. Honestly, we've beaten every team. We didn't lose for 2 months, and the only team we've lost to was FaZe. And at both tournaments, we've come third, second now. Yeah, I've won at Toronto before, so hopefully that can relight that, candle.
So where do we go next? Where's
Toronto?
Toronto.
I love Toronto.
I love Toronto too.
I love Toronto, man. It's such a good vibe.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna go
Such a
fake
good
out
everything.
Rainbow.
Also a walking
place.
city.
Yep.
Okay. Good shit. One more sleep. It's like it's fucking Christmas tomorrow. What was that? Boom burst? I just get boom bursted. Okay, we go fake out. When does when do the games start?
Because like the person that works for me for like he mods my stream and everything like that is Tom TCLX. He, like,
No
works
way! I'm getting
for us for,
outsped by
like,
this
yeah.
fucking thing.
He's like community manager, and he
Come
comes
on,
back
bro.
he's like, this is probably the worst day in Ravens history. I was like, yeah, I mean, like they've been getting roasted for 4 years straight. This is certainly going to top it. Like, and the tweets were bad. There's not a single positive tweet there.
No, I get that. It's just like there's now a break between the major and it coming back. So like there's actually a week for teams to make changes if they want, right? So like post major 4, post major 3, that's when Standy.
That's
is
crazy,
gone,
actually. Wait,
and that's when
V-Create.
Rocker make the improvements. Let's actually do that real quick because Minnesota
think
Rocker,
V-Create would've
baby,
done more.
they've made a team change. They've finally done it. Gunless is back in the league. I know you've been talking with him. Ace, you spoke to.
When do the games start? 12? 12? Do I just stay in and hammer? I think I might. Oh my god. Not enough. Ooh. Goes for double edge instead of Bravebird. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Dude, what is Hugh? What's he rocking, bro? 71s and 73s. Interesting. Oh, bro. Don't even get anything out of this just to put the other boulder down. I forgot that was a possibility. Like, oh yeah, dude, where's this gonna lead? Fucking nowhere. Alright, heal me up, por favor. Okay. So, it's gonna be really prepping for Hugh right now. We have the Hail Trainer and the Sun Trainer coming up first. I'm gonna go for double battle with them, I think. I feel like that's our best avenue for winning. Kind of make them interfere with each other's strats. Then we go from there. Looking at the teams though, I mean, maybe I should lead Oink instead? I don't know though. I don't want to... I don't want to break the mold. Maybe we'll start Madre. I can drop Strength now. I think we're officially done with Strength. I hope anyway. No. Oh, no type for Dazzling Gleam, alright. Oh, I think I should do Stone Edge. Drop Rock Tomb. Or do I just keep Rock Tomb? So at least I'm like guaranteeing a hit, right? Stone Edge is so risky. So risky. I think as well, I think I might go... Actually, not Giga Drain for Cloyster would be godlike. So maybe I give Ice Beam back to Tentacruel for now, but... What do I drop? Surf? I could get rid of Dazzling Gleam, actually. I think that'll be the play for now. Drop Dazzling Gleam. It's not really necessary in the these upcoming fights. Maybe I'll bring it back for Q. So we can deal with that fucking Flagon. But yeah. Okay, so and then I think yeah, the lead is gonna be. I think we gotta go Zip Zap. Actually not, but Abomasnow to start. Maybe we go Tentacle? Or not, Oink? We just one-shot Abomasnow. Get the flame charges rolling. Yeah. Okay, well. No more messing about. So I'm gonna get everybody on level. Nice, just sent my mouse into the stratosphere. Of course this thing has the fire type berry too. I might just V-create it. I think that would still kill. Even through the berry. I think V-create just slams Abomasnow. No issue. Welcome, fellow challenger. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay, no, they're single battles. I see how it's gonna work. So this is a really good lead then with Emboar. I thought we were double battling. Like, kind of defeats the purpose of them all having their own little weather cheese when they're gonna be canceling each other's weather strat out, but they're not. It's a gauntlet. Wait, but if I break the mold, how are you getting Halo? Alright, what do I just had? Am I just going V-create? I gotta get the kill. I'm not fucking around. I want this thing off the field. Bye-bye. I don't care what berry you got, fam. You are not taking this. It's not happening. Big first KO. Set the tempo. Okay, we got a water move coming our way. I think, honestly, I was going to go into Hentai and just Giga Drain, but I think Rotom Thunderbolt is probably better. I don't expect this thing to be living. What is it? It should be Assault Vest. White Herb, so I can Shell Smash? What did it go for? Did it Shell Smash? Wait, who knows? I might have Rock Blasted for all I know. Rock Blast and miss. Get the fuck off my screen. Reuniclus has Energy Ball. So obviously that's what it's going for. This might be a time to go. Ooh. Going to Dusclops. I know this is gonna hurt, but I think we take it, yeah. We're just so damn tanky. It's insane. There's the lefties recovery. I'm just gonna Shadow Punch again. Unless it crits me, we're good. Brother, come on, dude. Why do I always speak these things into existence, you know? Why do I do this to myself? Alright. Hold that. Hold that if you would. Probably Aura Sphere. It's really annoying that we lost Soul now. It's gonna be Aura Sphere. I'm gonna switch. Or is it gonna be an Ice Gem Blizzard? Because it is hailing right now, and I think that would do more damage. We might be seeing a Blizzard here. If that's the case, I'm gonna go Zip Zap, which is a better matchup overall. Yeah, there it is. Take it fairly well, honestly. I think our best option here is just Dark Pulse. Oh, well they're both 80. Dark Pulse can flinch. This can lower special defense. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, skillfully dodged. Lovely kiss. Does that not just kill me with Psyshock? It should. It should do. I don't want to heal though and then just get like Lovely Kiss next turn, you know? There's the Psyshock. Does wowzers. Okay, so we do die with the Hail Chip. So goes for Lovely Kiss and misses again. Oh my god, why are you not just going for the kill, you idiot? What do you get for putting me to sleep? Oh my god, wait, Vanillix is Ice Fairy? Nah. Okay, well, it's probably gonna be a Blizzard again. I'd imagine. This one's a Life Orb Blizzard. I want to just go into Emboar. Surely we take one. I say that, but our special defense is so low. Wow. We could go Kangaskhan. I don't know. We don't live on Kangaskhan either. Okay, let's go Tentacruel. Sludge Bomb. Eat the Blizzard. Throw a Sludge Bomb. Call it a day. Goes for Dazzling Gleam. Alright, well. Super Troll. Eat that up all day. Hold that. I don't think the crit mattered. Now last up is the Weavile. I think I just go Sludge Bomb again and hope for a poison. It would be ideal. Ah, that's a crit. 30 crit. What goes through first, my Black Sludge or the Hail? Oh, there we go. That answers that. Broke the Sash. Let's go into Blink. I underestimate how well this thing can take special hits. Actually has decent special defense. I'm always like, dude, there's no way. I'm like, this thing's gonna be one shot. And then it just fucking tanks it like that. I'm over here like, yeah, I'm gonna put it into Sash, and then maybe if I poison, it'll get the kill afterwards, but no. Oh, nice. They're reasonable. I can just go back down to my doctor here. They fucked me up, I'm not gonna lie, miss. Okay, so Ice Trainer is down. We got the Sun Boy coming up next. Him and his red card Torkoal. I think for this one, we lead Emboar. I think we lead Emboar and we don't look back. I think that's the play. And honestly, I'm tempted to take off the choice maybe. Dude, because if I... Oh my god. If this thing could have a Salt Vest. Oh, if I had a Salt Vest, bro. If I had a Salt Vest, I would be using that shit so quick. A Salt Vest would be godlike right now. Black Belt. Bro, I don't even... I just want to wear the Expert Belt and go ham. Dude, we got EQ for Darmanitan and Torkoal. We're just not fast, bro. We're not fast at all. Emboar is such a slow piece of shit, and that's why I scarf him in the first place. But oh my god. If I could just... Guess we'll just keep it scarfed. I don't know. It's fine. Okay. So, after we take out Torkoal, who would we expect to come in? Would it be Darmanitan? Dude, fucking Fire Gem Darmanitan. I'd guess, yeah, probably be Darmanitan. I don't know if they'd send Venusaur out like that. I mean, it is Chlorophyll, so it's faster, but... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I outspeed a whole lot, even with my choice card. Alright. So... There's the Drought. Oh wait, the red card also sends me out though, right? It should still activate even if I KO. I don't KO! Please, just don't Solar Beam. It fucking what?! No! What a bullshit switch! Absolutely blessed! The 1 in 6 chance just hoed me! Or 1 in 5. Bro, are we serious right now? Of course they went into Swampert. Of course they went into Swampert. Oh my fucking god. No, I'm coming back, bro. I'm coming back. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Give me my speed boost. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Come on, who's next? Darmanitan? Dude, this... Oh, man, I should have expert... Because I could have just flame charged a couple times. I'd be fast as fuck. I cannot believe that, though. I mean, it's going EQ right now. It has to. I kind of want to just hit it with a flame charge, see what happens. If I can kill this thing at 2 flame charges, I don't know. It's just, do I eat an EQ from it? Probably not. Fuck it though. We'll see. That's a decent chunk, you know. It goes Flare Blitz. Nuh-uh. Oh my lord. It doesn't have a prio move, bro. Sit down. Sit down, a matter of fact. Hold that. Please send in a fucking grass type right now. There you go. This thing's done. This thing's done, bro. You have no prio. I gotta outspeed you at this point. I have to. I have to outspeed at this point. There's no way. This thing, God, I've had 3 flame charges? Oh my god. Oh my god. Victory Bell. Aw, boo. Boo. It's Solar Beam. Actually, it could use whatever it wants. I just hit it with a flame charge. We go out with one more. How are we taking down Victory Bell later, though? That's a question. I think it's a fair question too. I think we go Kangas kind of. It's probably gonna flamethrower. Eject button. Oh, bro, wait. I'll just hit it first. Get out of the battle. How about that? Force the eject button. Bye bye. Oh my god. What the fuck? It does have the fire tanking berry, so I don't think this will KO, but this battle is going pretty well. Solar beam. There it is. Emboar goes down, but he stood on business, bro. In terms of HP, we took out like 4 Pokemon. Oh my god, dude. That was incredible. Fake out almost gets the kill. I can't believe it, bro. Emboar stood on business. Down goes Victory Bell. There's Ninetales. The fucking Volcarona scares me a little bit, I won't lie. We don't have a rock move for it. All our water moves are weakened from the sun. That's gonna be a tough one to take out. I'm not too sure how we're gonna do it. We switch into Dusclops for now. Just take whatever this Ninetales has for us. Flamethrower. Go for that EQ. The EQ cheese. Why would it go Solar Beam? Flamethrower does way more. I mean, even Moonblast. Volcarona's Focus Sash, but I mean, we don't have a rock type. We'd have to bring Swampert back, but we don't have speed. We'd get Giga Drain. Giga one shot, bro. Okay, here we go. Ah, man, I don't know what I should go for here. Water, Flying, and Rock. So it's not even weak to EQ. Shadow Punch will do the most damage. Oh boy. And raising its special defense. There's the Fiery Dance. Oh my god, this thing's gonna be juiced. We might just lose to Volcarona, bro. We kind of wall it with Tentacruel, but we have nothing to hit him with. Does it resist? I think we probably have to Sludge Bomb here. Surf damage in the sun. I still want to click surf. I don't know, bro. Because here's the thing. So we have surf, of course. 90 base. I don't know. Does the sun reduce the damage by half? Or like what? It weakens power of water type moves by 50%. So we'll say it's a 45 base, but does it calculate that before or after stab? Probably be before stab, right? So this is like 45. We'll say with extra 22 and a half. 67 times 2. 134. Or something like that, whatever. Sludge Bomb is 135. I think Sludge Bomb technically does a little bit more. Fiery Dance again. Fucking Volcarona, man. Oh my god, that's a crit. And it raised. Oh my fucking god, dude. That's such a joke. What a fucking joke, dude. Unbelievable. And it gets all its health back. Oh my god, that is so cringe, dude. Fucking crits. Like, are you shitting me, dude? Goes for a quiver again. How many fiery dances does it get to use? Is it 5? 10 PP. I mean, this thing is just gonna keep quivering up. I need to fucking crit it. I can just Toxic Soul at this point. I'm gonna max revive something. Do Kangaskhan, just like a fake out. We have a path to victory. As cringe as it might be. Getting that fucking Sludge Bomb poison was so big, dude. Another crit. I don't know. I don't even know if it mattered. With how juiced this thing is on the special attack, but it's crit my fucking Tentacruel twice with that bullshit move. So fucking annoying, dude. Get off my screen, you dumb fucking moth. God, they're such dog shit, dude. Swampert getting fucked at the start was not great. It's not even like we have a bad matchup against it. We have so many Pokemon that can take it down. It's just it fucking starts quiver dancing and then getting stat boosts left and right. What the fuck am I supposed to do? What do I do? That Sludge Bomb poison was so clutch. Toxic OP. I guess that's like my that was my compensation for getting absolutely hoed by the crits. And also that red card, dude. How fortunate that they lands on my Swampert of all Pokemon. Anyone miss weight? Max Holloway at 156. He's looking kind of shredded, bro. Also, looks like everybody made weight. I think that was all of them. All the important fighters, you know? Okay. So, the Rain Trainer up next. Going into Rotom. Do I have to battle Lance after this? Or, like, what's he standing here for? Why are you here, bro? Go away. Pouring me like this.
So, really, I mean...
When did the game start? Thing about hitting me with a U-turn. I know it eats it with that berry, but now are we still OHKOing? My bad. Interesting. I mean, it can't EQ me. I'm getting rain boosted hydro pumps, like, sit the fuck down. That's a fucking lovely crit for you. Now you probably live another one. Okay. God, so annoying, dude. Electrode. I mean, this thing's definitely, without a doubt in my mind, clicking Energy Ball. Wasn't a doubt in my mind. So we're gonna fake out. Oh my god, what a crit. What are we thinking, Thunder? anything? There's nothing else here that's like gonna set up. I was just looking. See if Kingdra didn't have like Dragon Dance or some shit. I don't know. Did I just stay in and get the KO maybe? I want to switch into Oink. Oh, what if it Aura Spheres? Do you think it would Aura Sphere? I somehow don't think so. I'm going into Soul. If it Aura Spheres, we just, you know, take no damage. If it Thunders, we take some. So fucking tanky. There's the Aura Sphere. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna EQ now. There's the Thunder. Just nothing, dude. Didn't make a dent. Politoed. Okay, I'm gonna go for Willow. Goes for Hydro Pump. Connects. Because of course. It's got the wide lens or wide scope, whatever the fuck that thing is. Had to connect. Goes for Hypnosis. You're such a cock, dude. So cucked. Slowly burning away though. There's Hydro Pump again. Like, why? You could have just kept clicking that. We didn't have to put me to sleep. Waking up first turn though. Get fucked, kid. I think time to heal. God, this sand team looks so scary, dude. Excadrill, Tyranitar, Nidoking, Garchomp. My goodness. Why? Why have they got to do me like that? I kind of want to... Actually, I don't need to. I was just saying, I kind of want to stay in just in case, because I don't want to switch something in on a Hypnosis. And then I was like, oh, but I need the Will-O-Wisp Scizor, but I don't actually need to. Goes for Hypnosis again, hits it, whatever, dude. Do your thing, man. You keep putting me to sleep. Whatever helps you sleep at night, you know? Fuck it. Maybe I'll just spend this last turn healing something up. Actually, there's not really any need. Whatever. Just let Burn do its thing. Goes for a Psychic. Oh, I guess out of Hydro Pumps with pressure. Dun 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 dun. Whoa. Okay. Kingdra. Who knows what it's gonna hit us with? It could go for anything. I think we just switch into Tentacruel and then Dazzling Gleam. Oh no, I forgot to give it that Dazzling Gleam again. We don't have a fairy move. Alright. Change of plan. We stay in. Stay in and we Willow. Why is it going for... Why would it not go for Hydro Pump? I don't understand. There you go. Dude, what is happening? Dude, everything is crashing. Okay. Into Mr. Khan. Lord Kangas. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, last but not least, Caesar. Caesar. Oh, bro, I'm about to get cycle cut. 100%. 100%. Has to be a cycle cut. If it crap hammers me right now, I am going to be the most upset. Okay, I'm gonna V-create because in the rain we're doing less damage. Gotta make sure we get the kill, you know? Not fucking around. Cannot be messing about here. Gotta get this one done. Okay. She is done. Last but not least, I think this is the scariest. The scariest fight. Like, the fire dude, I had him in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. I fucking bodied his shit with Embor, and then all of a sudden his Volcarona starts getting all the hacks, getting crits, getting stat boosts. It's just a fucking mess, dude. So we ended up getting through it. A little bit of cheese, but, you know. How do you fight cheese? You more cheese. Okay, so. And I'm not talking about the cheese. We're gonna lead. I think we just go Rotom. We can go yeah, no, we're going Rotom. We're going Rotom, we're clicking Hydro Pump. And that'll probably, what would that bring out, bro? Who's coming in? Who's coming in for Rotom? Probably, it might just be Garchomp, honestly. It might be. I don't know. What I do know is, oh, this thing's also holding the water weakening berry. They always are, man. Oh, I need to teach, actually, I was gonna say I should teach Dazzling Gleam, but I don't think it's really necessary. I have Ice Beam. The Garchomp has the berry to tank an ice hit, but regardless, I don't know. I think we're still molly one. Alright, well. Let's have a go, shall we? Is the game starting? What was the chance of me missing that? You hit your Stone Edge, I missed my Hydro Pump? How? 2! What's the accuracy? Does sand reduce? I thought there was supposed to be like an ability for that. Sand effects Pokemon. Generation 4 to 7. They have their special defense raised by 50%. Speed doubled. Power boost. It doesn't say shit about lowering accuracy. Yeah, because it doesn't have Sandville. So I'm just missing hydro pumps for fucking fun? That's what's happening? I missed 2 in a row for fun? So annoying, man. Like so much unnecessary damage. That could have been a 2 hydro pump turn. Instead I missed 2. And I just kept taking stone edges. There's the Garchomp. God, I'm fucking pissed, bro. This thing's gonna click, I mean, probably just Dragon Claw. It's probably going, it's gotta go Dragon Claw. I'm going into Dusclops and I'm Will-O-Wisping. I didn't even realize the thing set up rocks. I went for Brick Break? What a troll. What an absolute sell. That's gonna hurt, but... Oh my god, wait, what? We hate that shit. Respectfully. Disrespectfully, actually. We fucking just tanked that. It's gonna do 20. 26. I know you got the berry, but... That's still gonna hurt a lot. Oh, not that much, actually. Holy shit. Oh, because his special defense is increased, I think. Alright, well, I'm gonna heal. While I'm up against this battered and bruised Garchomp. Beeman. Tyranitar is probably coming in next. I'm just gonna start Will-O-Wisping everything. This is the way. Think I'll give a fuck? Think I'll give a fuck? Of course I miss! These things haven't missed a Stone Edge. That's a crit. How lovely. How nice for you. How nice for you, dude. To get to just crit for free like that. That's so cool. That's so dope. I like that a lot. I really like that a lot. What? 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 What the fuck? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. What the fuck? How am I getting outsped by the Tyranitar? How is that happening? How is that happening? How have I just been outsped by Tyranitar? 61 base speed. Did they get a speed boost in the sand too? Is that a thing? We're just giving them. They get everything. They get all the fucking stat boosts. How, bro? I'm fucking mind blown. Not Pokemon. I need like what move changes? Is there like battle changes, evolution gift, important in general? Bro, I'm fucking confused. I'm confused, bro. Why does that thing get to just like randomly outspeed me now? Of course, the Clefable has Grass Knot, so we'll be switching into Hentai. Dude, I'm baffled. I'm fucking baffled. But no comment, dude. How my Kangaskhan gets outsped by Tyranitar. And I'm like, oh, maybe... I went for it again. I was like, could it be a speed tie? My 30 base stats mean nothing. Bro, I should not be getting outsped by that. That's so AIDS. Okay. Up next is probably Excadrill, which is so fucking cancer. I think we let Tentacruel go down so that we can heal up Zip Zap. And now we're just going to Hydro Pump. And if we miss, I will be on Suicide Watch. And it's all good, dude. If we don't miss, this has to Oko. There's no way it doesn't. There's no way it doesn't, right? That was a little too slow. I mean, it does have like kind of high HP, so maybe that's why, but there is just no way. Last but not least, especially offensive Nidoking with Life Orb. Sheer Force. Wait, it doesn't have Life Orb. It didn't take damage from using the move. It was supposed to be Life Orb. What happened? Is his name Sterline? Nidoking, it did have a Life Orb. I don't know what happened there. Dude, did the Tyranitar Rock Polish and I didn't notice? Because that is one reason why maybe it outsped, but that's all I can think of. Rainbow Wing. the Silver Wing, so we can get Lugia and Ho-Oh. Alright. Well, I believe all that's left now. All that's left now at this point is Hugh. What are we doing for Hugh? He has a normal gem. It's going to be a normal gem Boom Burst. Which really aids. Really aids. I think we stick in with we go Rotom lead. Take out Swellow. You'll probably go into nah, you might go into Lilligant after that. I was thinking he could go God, Lilligant's annoying. We have Tentacruel though. Damn, dude, Rocker up 94 to 54 on this map 1. What is this, bro? Is this Vista? Doing their thing, doing their thing. Our last battle versus Bartholomew, the little cuck bitch. Doesn't say the name of the map. I think this is Vista. Linz gets one. Dude, Linz is kind of frying right now. Standy's doing his thing, Gunless doing his thing. Everybody's kind of doing their thing right now. Sim 6 and 10, not a great start, but I mean it's still, you know, one swing, and this can start looking very bad for Rocker. So, what can he go into? Camerupt? Not Camerupt. Lilligant. I was like, I mean this breaks Sash actually. This is very good for us. I'm not mad, bro. I ain't even mad. Saw the move coming from miles away. Good. I mean, I broke your Sash for fucking free, so thanks for the cheese, but he's tired of getting gapped first turn. Oh my god, nice crit, dude. Why do they always have to fucking crit me, dude? Oh my god. So cancer. How about Dome? I know it should probably take it with the berry, I think. Camerup's kind of got ass special defense though, so who knows? Yeah, no, it does. It takes it. Back comes Swellow. That'll do a lot. We do live it. Avalanche goes through. just like that phase is in lead now by 20. What's it gonna go for? Probably. Oh, what if it shell smashes, bro? What if it shell smashes? I just can't see it doing that though. What if it does? Do we need Swampert anymore? Not necessarily. Did we let him go down for some info? I fucking missed the Rock Tomb. Okay. The 95 accurate move. My bad, bro. Lowers its defenses. I'm going into Rotom now. Easy. And I'm going to just take your ass out with a Thunderbolt. Hold that. Who had the missile? They just trolled. Electros. There's the brother. It's probably gonna wild charge here. That or it's coiling. Regardless, we go into our mold breaker. I can't go for Aqua Tail. Break the mold, drop that levitate, goes for wild charge, skillfully red, EQ, suck my cock. Is this his last mon? It is! He's in a Quiver Dance. Break the sash, I'm gonna double edge. Bam. The grand sacrifice. Dive. Wow, thank you. I really need that right now. How sick. Here we are. See, Sim turned around, 27 and 22. Like, he was like 7 and 14 or something. Flips it on his head. Flips it on its head, rather. Okay, now, as good as the team I have right now is, what do you sell? Wow, balls, dude. We have Ghost, Dark, Psychic, and Fighting. We did get a Hypno, Impish, not good. Always the wrong nature, huh? Always the wrong nature. I think absolutely Dusclops has got to come. Dusclops has been so fucking good. Tentacruel, I do think Tentacruel can match up well here. Maybe not against Caitlyn, of course, but we can teach a Dazzling Gleam, which will be helpful for Marshall and Grinsley. And Iris also. And it has Ice Beam. Or, I don't know. We're doing Roadie Wash. Roadie Wash. Thunderbolt looks like it could be pretty helpful. There's a Slowbro, there's Honchkrow, Jellicent, Drifblim, Alligator, Archeops. Also has Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse, which is nice. Fuck, as odd as it, or like, you know, as faded as it sounds, I don't know if we bring Ember. He doesn't... Like it matches up. Let's look. We match up. Like, we would be okay for the dark type part if it weren't for the fact that our fighting move was Hammer Arm. And I am tempted to just teach a Brick Break instead, so at least we have some sort of consistency, and we're not going to be slower from it. We'll always hit it. It's not an issue. And then after that, what? Against Caitlyn, it would be nice for Metagross, I guess. I don't know. Metagross probably outspeeds, has EQ, yeah. Has an Air Balloon, and I'd rather hit it with a Fire move, honestly. I wouldn't be hitting it with a Fighting move. Might OHKO it with a Fire move though, is the thing. V-Create on a Metagross? I don't think Metagross lives in that shit. It would be... no, but Superior's half Dragon, so it does have neutral. Takes neutral damage from fire. So maybe we don't bring Emboar. Oddly enough. Our starter. Our day one. Mr. Consistent. Not coming. I also don't know if we bring Swampert. I really like Swampert. Swampert's great for most of the game, except again, like, dude, the style matchups in this Elite Four are very odd. They're just not like favorable. I don't know. Maybe I'm faded. Let's see. Fuck up. Let's look. Take out Crook. Houndoom. Do Honchkrow even too. It's a pretty good switch in for a lot of things. Take out Chandelure and Golurk. Also, it doesn't look like there's a lot of grass moves. Chandelure has Energy Ball. None there. Energy Ball, Reuniclus. Marshall has no grass moves. Iris, I mean Superior Leaf Storm. God, Contrary. It's so good. Maybe we do Swampert. Swampert's like Swampert's in the hover zone. I kind of want to bring Mian Shao. I think Mian Shao could fucking sweep. He could sweep Grimsley fairly easily. I almost want to bring Beautifly too. I don't think Beautifly would do too well. I just think it'd be fun. If we go full speed, full special attack investment, we could do some work. We could do some work, bro. Caitlyn wouldn't know a hitter. Grimsley. What would I give it, bro? Life Orb, Beautifly? Or Focus Sash, maybe? There's Crook. Then what? Probably would know Air Slash. It could be. The thing about using it against Marshall is that one rock move and we're gone. We're fucking gone, dude. Like, that's a wrap. Honestly, when we move from like anything, Beautifly is just so squishy. So squishy. Could bring Gliscor? Ground flying. Could be interesting. Pretty Colo. Man, it is tough. This is tough. I don't know what would be best. It's gonna take a lot of thinking. I feel like with Kangaskhan, you just can't really go wrong. Strong stab, normal moves, can hit everything basically. Bad dreams. Just so tricky, man. It's so tricky. Reuniclus would be good for Marshall. Has to be taken into account, I think. Whimsicott, the Grass Fairy. I'm just not a fan of the. I feel like having Grass typing kind of. I don't know. It leaves us susceptible to a lot of things, which I'm not a huge fan of. Torterra with the Grass Ground. I don't know. Especially with a modest nature, I don't think so. Aggron. Her Water Fairy Luvdisc. Spheal. Oh, bro, what about Escavalier, dude? Maybe. Gliscor could be good. Immunity is for what? Just status? Oh, just from getting poisoned. Gliscor, very good physically. strictly defensive. If we go itemless, we could do acrobatics. That'd be our strongest flying move. Oh my god, of course, dude. Of course, we're in minus attacking nature. Oh my god, bro. The only motherfucker. Gliscor could be. Gliscor could be money. Really good. It'll most likely have poison heal upon evolution. We don't. What do we? Okay, so yeah, acrobatics. I could teach it fly. But that would be the only flying stab. Which is not great. If we go Crobat. Get dual wing beat, air slash. Get the special ones, the special flying moves, which I think would serve a lot better against this guy. Actually, you know what? A lot of their defenses are like split, except Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr's got the lower special defense. The rest of them are dead even on everything. 80, 80, 60, 60, 75, 75. We could go Crobat. Oh my god, Abisi's working on them. Minnesota looks lost, bro. They're getting poopied on. Then after that, I don't know. Oh shit. Crobat kinda falls off after Marshall. Damn, I really resisting the urge to use Beautifly. I mean, 120 base special attack. Max speed, max special attack. Oh my god, I could have a Quiver Dance set too. It's just like the second we go up against a Focus Sash, it's so AIDS. How many Focus Sashes are there? 1, 2. 3. 4. 5. Fucking so many Focus Sashes, bro. Minus speed. I could still do max speed, max physical attack on this. I think it'd be very good. Like Chun-Li could put in some work potentially. Just a hyper offensive threat. I think Reuniclus needs to be considered. Dusclops is like Dusclops, Rotom, Kangaskhan. Am I putting too much stock into Kangaskhan? Like, it's good, but this thing would do really well against Grimsley, actually. Minus Scrafty, but and then it can hold its own against the other things too. I mean, A double-edged life orb, like, that's gonna hurt no matter what. I don't think... Fuck, man. Ludicolo. Modest Ludicolo, too. You know what, bro? I'm putting Beautifly in the potential list. I think that'd be fun. Glaceon, I don't think so. Tangro? Ooh, Charizard? Fire Dragon? I feel like that's a lot better than the Emboar, to be honest. I think we could bring Charizard potentially. Food for thought. Defiant, when does that work? When its stats are lowered, its attack increases. Right. I don't know if anything's gonna be really lowering our stats, so I guess an Icy Wind, but it would just all be steroid. It's food for thought. Charizard, food for thought. I mean, we already have one Eviolite user. We can't be bringing Rhydon. I don't think Rhydon would be very good anyway. Ooh. The wall. Lapras? Nah. I don't think so. Dude, Octillery. Where does Octillery fit into all of this? The do-it-all. The do-it-all, man. The Goon Octopus. Gooning all over the place. Lapras, and... wouldn't be bad. I think Lapras... Dude, Lapras kind of shits on Iris. Kind of shits on Iris. Gets bodied by Marshall, but that's whatever. Bro, you know what else would shit on Iris? A fucking... a Choice Specs Glaceon. A good Choice Specs Glaceon would absolutely twerk on Iris. And once again, Glaceon finds itself into consideration. I think it's safe to put Lapras there too. Why not? Bastiodon, I don't think so. I think that's probably... I think it's a good short list. Nothing else here seems like really crazy worth bringing. Check out Zangoose. Yeah, like Zangoose ain't shit, bro. Respectfully. Not even toxic boosted. I mean, we go what, max? Nah, fuck that. Mandibuzz. You know, could be a good wall option. I think Mandibuzz is a fair show. I think that's it though. I think everything else is probably kind of shocked. Octillery will always find itself in the discussion. I never keep it on my team permanently, but when it comes to these big battles, he shows up. The coverage is just too good. And the fact that we're only weak to a couple typings, like just water type being water type, you know? It's good shit. Go put Emboar. We can't not consider my boy. think that, I mean, the only one I know is a for sure guarantee is Dusclops. We absolutely, positively, you have to bring Dusclops. This thing is too fucking good, bro. With Eviolite, this thing is like unkillable sometimes. So if you think about it, so 224 and 214 respectively. With Eviolite, you add 112 to the defense, 336. Add 107 to special defense is 321. That's insane. Those are insane stats. That's insane, bro. And the match with the 200 HP, I mean, come on. Insane Pokemon. Alright, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. FaZe hot 3-0. Dude. Okay, I'm getting rid of EQ. And I'm gonna teach it play rough. Kangaskhan's a lock. Dusclops, Kangaskhan, lock. I like, dude, Rotom, the fact that it's only weak to grass moves is a very, enticing feature. Levitate, like, beautiful. We have all the moves to at least take down Caitlyn and Chantal. Good for Gator. Good for Archeops. I think Rotom's probably a must. Another thing that annoys me, I would love to bring Tentacruel. I would. But like, It looks like every Pokemon has a way to beat it. EQs, electric attacks. A whole ass psychic first, like leader. It's like everything has some sort of coverage for it. And a lot of them are physical, which we are not. We're not physically defensive. Spoilers. Spoiler alert, I know. Crazy to think, but we do get really good coverage, though. And I mean, we are very, like, specially defensive. We do really well against Chandelure, actually, though. Reuniclus does well. Bro, I mean, all these fucking Pokemon have coverage for... Can teach Reuniclus Shadow Ball. Can it learn Shadow Ball? Surely. Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz could be a good pick. Kind of like it. Very, very tanky. We'd have Brave Bird, Foul Play. Both very good. I don't think there's not really many berries being used in this, right? No. No. There's one. Yeah, no. Iris. No. There's one berry throughout the whole E-Force. We dropped Pluck. And also the dude, Tailwind. Needs to be said, Tailwind could be very useful. I think if this set would probably look something like Foul Play. I like the Mandibuzz ring. I do. I think Mandibuzz will be good. I think these could be our two like tank mons. And then Kangaskhan's a bring. I want to bring. I think Escavalier could actually do really well. I don't know. I think Escavalier could be really good here. Dude, we're only weak to fire. So many resistances. I mean, fuck. I gotta bring Escavalier. I think Escavalier would be godlike here. Steel type is just too good. And we're such a high attack stat. Good defenses all around. The fact that we are only weak to fire, that is it. Our only weakness. And if I'm looking through the Elite Four, Chandelure, Houndoom, the Slowbro has Fire Blast. Nothing there. Iris, Fire Punch on Dragonite. There's like 4 fire moves. Escavalier feels like a fucking no-brainer to me. God, this would be a really good team for Trick Room. Like, it's gonna be a really good Trick Room team. Imagine, bro. Trick Room on the Dusclops. Get everything started. If we did that, we couldn't be going Tailwind. I don't know. I don't think I'm actually gonna go Trick Room. But it's just food for thought, you know? I think Escavalier. This is a very odd team. It's like, I don't know. I only use Mandibuzz a little bit. Escavalier coming from, you know, out of left field basically. Haven't been touched. Still a Karrablast. But I don't even know what do you do to an Escavalier? I'm assuming you max attack, obviously. But then after that, what do you go for? What's the play on an Escavalier? Escavalier. EV spread. Honestly, I have not a clue. We'll go to black white. They go adamant. Choice band. Oh my god. I mean, I do have access to a lot of moves, so especially defensive, I don't think I would. I'm not doing that. Wait. SD. Lefties SD. That's kind of fucking. That's nice. What's our Shell Armor no guard overcoat? Oh, we probably just keep no guard then. If that's the case. Oh, 6-star. Oh my god, 6-star hardpoint. What would we need no guard for? What are we gonna miss? Megahorn. Megahorn, actually, yeah. Oh my god, Smart Strike too. I'm not really liking these sets. I kind of like the black and white one. Sun Moon. Lefties. Choice Band. Megahorn, Ironhead. Pursuit, I don't have access to. Drill Run, can I learn EQ? Kind of like this Choice Band. I was almost thinking Life Orb myself. I think Max Attack is a must. I think, yeah, HP investment is good. I don't even know if I'd bother investing into speed. I really don't. There's like, we have 20 base speed. What is the point in investing in speed at that point? We're not outspeeding anything in this Elite Four. Not a damn thing. Like, unironically. I mean, Caitlyn's team is slow as piss. So I wonder if with max speed investment, maybe we could outspeed shit on Caitlyn's team. But that's kind of it. Iris's team is decent speed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. I'm alright not having speed. I think attack with some HP and maybe... I think we max... Hold on. Okay, now I need Pokemon Showdown. So we're gonna delete. I need to go back. Add Pokemon. S Cavalier. I want to say level 50. We are in neutral nature, so I think we go max attack. Max attack easy. Some good investment into health. We're getting 42 per set of EV training. So let's do maybe 42 times 5, do 210. Nah, I don't want to do that much. 42 times 3, maybe 126. That'll leave us with 130. Can't really do 65. Doesn't work that way. Well, you know, maybe I could. One set with the thing is 42. And after that we would need 23? 23. It's a very odd number to go for. We do 42, 42. Leaves us with 46 left. It's very hard to... Then if we did another one, we could get 60, 60. Leave us with 10. Does 63 make a difference? No. So maybe we go 60, 60, and then put the 10 into speed. No. Nah. Dude, what's the point? I may as well just do the extra into HP. Something like that. I could do 1, 6. Then it also, like, what am I more scared? Or what's the main form of attacking in this Elite Four? Chantal, special attack. Grimsley is just physical all the way. Caitlyn is basically special all the way. Marshall, physical all the way. Iris, physical, 2 specials. I think the extra points into physical defense would do better. So maybe we go 70. 70 defense. Such a fucked up spread. That's so gross. I don't want to train that. Okay, we need to add Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is docile. I think it's also neutral. Okay. I'm thinking probably like negative offense. Yeah. That looks about what I was expecting. 248 HP, 148 defense, 112 speed. Wow, I don't know. I kind of want mixed defenses. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we already kind of wall a lot of the special moves coming our way. If we just look at between Caitlyn and Chantal, I mean, we resist the ghost. We're immune to psychic. Overheat is gonna suck, but and then yeah, again, resist or immune to psychic. Resist grass. Like, I do feel like I could do a mix, so I think maybe I should. Should I get away from the speed investment? We go 210 HP. HP. Final 70, like that. I actually kind of like that. So 210 HP, 102 in defense, 126 in special defense, and then 70 speed. Yeah, I think that's good. Dusclops and Kangaskhan will just leave where they're at. And now it just becomes figuring out the rest of the fucking team. Oh my god, Vegas has ran away with this game. Salt is getting pee-pee poo-poo slammed. Okay, then what do we take? What do we take now? Do we take Rotom? I think a water type is probably pretty crucial. It kind of feels weird getting away from having the water, fire, grass, sort of, you know? The staple, the pillars, I guess. But I mean, this is very like very Elite Four orientated here. I don't know. I think Tangrowth. If I did bring Tangrowth, I mean, I just don't know. Let's look at Tangrowth for a second. Tangrowth is great in the fact that it's like, you know, just a physical, it's just a specimen, you know? Being weak to the moves we're weak to. Poison, Flying, and Bug are kind of like no factors in this Elite Four. Fire and Ice definitely are a thing, but the other three not so much. I can't remember. What's our Tangela? Bashful. Which is just neutral. Okay, so it's a better special attacker. Which, you know, eh. Where's the move tutor? Let's go to like Gen 8. Grassy Glide, that's it. Moves learned by can we get Earth Power somehow? Can we? Can we? Doesn't look like it. I see no Earth Power. Oh my god, how does Vegas still end up on the time? Go Gen 7. Really clawing here. Stomping Tantrum, EQ, Bulldoze, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know about Tangela. I don't think so. Good physically, but that's about all it has going for it. Ludicolo. Good special defense. Pretty like it's just like all around like decent. Gets access to a lot of moves. A lot of moves. Nothing great though. Good typing. Fuck, man. I'm really kind of conflicted. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out later. This is a Monday problem. So I don't really have a lot of time left. So I'm gonna save it here. Alright, that is going to do it for me for this week. I'll be back on Monday. Oh, it'll be a short